Welcome back to WrestleMania, and coming up next it is a battle between a man who strikes fear into the hearts of every man except one who has zero fear. Cesaro Miedo Pentagon Jr. takes on the Phenom, the Undertaker, in a cracking matchup. However, let us not forget what happened several months ago when Pentagon Jr. took the Undertaker and drove him off the stage with a package pile driver after he had already broken his arm. Tonight, the Undertaker steps foot in the ring for the first time in one-on-one competition since that matchup with Pentagon ended prematurely on episode 56. In fact, it was an open challenge from the Undertaker to anybody in the back. Pentagon accepted, and that means we have this matchup here tonight as a result of Pentagon breaking the arm of the Undertaker. But all of the mind games, including coming out in a casket, all of the mind games including coming out and breaking the arm of Aiden English, all of that now means that Pentagon has to look eye to eye with what could be the devil himself. And the Undertaker marches to the ring, and I mean he marches with a purpose. The Undertaker nearly had his career ended by Pentagon following the package pile driver off the stage through a table. They have not come into contact with one another since then, physically. However, last week, The Undertaker nearly set Pentagon on fire, fanning the flames as Pentagon tried to make his way to the ring. But that was then, and this is now. And the matchup gets underway. Pentagon backs up into the corner. Undertaker misses though, and what a shot by Pentagon, trying to make up for the size disadvantage. But here comes The Undertaker with a flurry. Shots in the corner, but Pentagon scoops out of it, and then the Insecurity now going to pick him up, maybe going to go for the package pile driver, but backdropped, and now Gorilla Press, no DDT, in for the cover, but a kick out by Taker. Pentagon tried to get the win early. It's not impossible to defeat Undertaker at WrestleMania. It's just one of those difficult things you can do. There's a boot by Taker, runs in the corner but misses Pentagon. Boots into the corner instead, and there is the lung blower, driving the air out of the back of Undertaker. And now look at him on the floor kneeling, but that kick sends him down again, and now again look at this, trying to break down the Undertaker, cutting him down to Pentagon's size with that leg hold, but a kick out. Now Undertaker back on his feet, the bear hug applied. The Undertaker has it wrenched in, driving Pentagon into the corner now. And a corner smash. Snake Eyes now goes off the ropes with a big boot, but Pentagon meets him with a drop kick. He has scouted him extremely well thus far. And where is he going now? Running off the ropes. Pentagon, a hot sprint, and the Topecon Hero wipes out the Phenom. And Pentagon truly has zero fear. He is pulling out all the stops in an effort to take down the Phenom here tonight. Take a look at this again. Such velocity. And that snapping motion to dive over the top rope onto Taker. And now he's on that step. Dives at him, but Taker catches the frame of Pentagon and drives him spine first into the ring post. And now an elbow to the bridge of that mask. And the leg drop. Vintage Undertaker comes back in the ring with a leg drop. And it was several months ago. The Undertaker, at that time the American Badass, left NLW for what seemed like an extended period of time, but he came back. And there you saw he went for old school. But Pentagon, with the arm drag, drags him off the apron again, working on that arm. wrenches it back and kicks it as well. He's going to want to break the arm of Undertaker again with that patented arm breaking maneuver, and going to now wrap it around the ring post. He knows what he's doing, and he's doing it effectively here. Again working on the arm. Legs wrapped around it in the corner, across the ropes, and lets go of the hold at the count of 5. But now the Undertaker is in a bad way. That huge frame of the Undertaker's wrapped up in the ropes. Pentagon can do what he likes, but Undertaker gets himself free. Big boot, and now gonna go for the chokeslam. Hoists him up again. Look at that. Slick reversal. Hurricane Rana into the arm drag, and then he's got the armbar. The Undertaker doing all he can to try and block it, including trying to reverse the pressure. Can he get out of it? Yes, he can. An incredible amount of power to drive Pentagon to the canvas. But the damage has already been done on that arm, and Pentagon knows that. Undertaker gingerly walks over, but that is not good for the arm. Misses Pentagon and drives himself shoulder first into the ring post, and then the lung blower again. All of the wind knocked out of the dead man, but the springboard caught with a chokeslam though. Gets free, and now runs at him, but here comes the triangle. And an act of desperation with this triangle choke. Many men have fallen to this. Is Pentagon going to be the next? No, he rolls into a cover, but that was enough to get himself free, but got clotheslined over the top with such force. Pentagon taken out. And what is the Undertaker thinking here? He's looking back and forth, and oh no. Oh my god, no. 300 pounds runs through the air! And the Undertaker risking life and limb to fly over the top rope. And if you're Pentagon, the last thing you want to see is 300 pounds of muscle flying at you through the air. Take a look at this again. Undertaker knows that Pentagon has weakened that arm severely to a point where he needs to do whatever he can to get back in the match, and he did just that. And now, look at this. Throttles him by the throat. He's on the other side, and good grief. With what little strength he had left, the chokeslam from outside to win, but a kick out by Pentagon. Pentagon Jr. had momentum in his favour until that dive from the Undertaker. And now gonna go for his last ride maybe, but he doesn't have enough strength in that arm. Didn't have the strength in the arm, and Pentagon capitalised with the wheelbarrow facebuster, and now picks him up. Oh my god, vertebreaker! Drops him right on his neck, but a kick out by Taker. That vertebreaker driving all of the weight of Undertaker onto his head. And now gonna go for that arm break. Gonna break the arm for a second time, but a punch out. Punches his way out of that manoeuvre. And Undertaker back to his feet. Pentagon runs off the ropes. Went for a flipping Hurricane Rana of some sort. And the Undertaker had the strength to catch it, but you can see that last ride took a lot out of the Undertaker. And he's trying to shake it off as best he can. Misses the clothesline, and there comes Undertaker with a flying clothesline. Pentagon narrowly avoided the tombstone, and then Undertaker missed the clothesline, but but Pentagon back to his feet, and the sling blade following the super kick. So quick as Pentagon that he's going to try and break the arm already, but kips up to his feet. Top rope springboard, no, my god, he's caught him. Climb into the tombstone maybe, but Pentagon fights it, and the tombstone of his own. One hand in for the cover, but a kick out. Pentagon used Undertaker's own tombstone pile driver to try and put him away, but alas, it wasn't to be that time. Undertaker down. Pentagon senses the end may be near, but he sits up Undertaker sits up, no chokeslam though. Now going to go for the package pile driver, but lands on his feet. And that's on a DDT. But turned around and caught into a tombstone pile driver. That is all she wrote, and the Undertaker has defeated the man with zero fear. What an incredible match. So fast paced, it was difficult to call at times. But no amount of offense could prevent the Undertaker from winning here tonight. But I will say something for Pentagon Jr.'s efforts. I don't think anybody has taken the fight to Undertaker ever before in NLW like he did here tonight. But that was the downfall of Pentagon. That tilt-a-whirl DDT was caught by the Undertaker, and then it was the tombstone pile driver that put away the man with zero fear. Well, what a comeback story this is. From a man who walked out of NLW on episode 50, returned as the dead man that we all know and love, and now he returns to WrestleMania and puts away his fierce rival in the form of Pentagon Jr. Pentagon gave it all he had, but the story here tonight is that the Undertaker is back on top of the mountain. And there you see somebody who's also looking to claw his way back to the top of wrestling, Bret the Hitman Hart. Up next, he is in for a fight against the Swiss Superman Cesaro. But is Bret Hart ready for what the King of Swing can dish out here tonight? I guess we're going to see as this match progresses how well Bret Hart is going to be able to climatise in his first match in, well, several years certainly. And he's got a tough task against the Swiss cyborg Cesaro, the King of Swing, the man who uppercuts you into oblivion, and he comes out now to a roaring ovation. In my opinion, Cesaro is the most underrated wrestler in the world today, and in fact he's fairly underrated here in NLW as well. Last month, in fact it was a couple months ago now, Cesaro faced Brock Lesnar, and nobody up until that point had posed such a challenge to Lesnar as Cesaro had done. Of course, he was unsuccessful on that night, despite Bret Hart giving him some encouragement and advice. But that, you see, is why we have this matchup right now. Bret Hart wanted to mentor Cesaro, not because he felt obliged and wanted to help him. He just wanted to have his voice heard to try and, well, butt his nose back into wrestling again. And since then, Bret Hart and his encouragement or lack thereof has fallen under deaf ears by Cesaro, and Cesaro was sick of Bret Hart saying that he wasn't enough as he was, but Cesaro felt that, well, he had nothing to prove. Bret Hart disagreed and, well, he wanted to be his mentor, and now he's his enemy. We've heard what they've had to say in separate interviews. And now the matchup gets underway. Ducks underneath. One of the best technical wrestlers of all time going up against the King of Swing, Cesaro. And now there you see the first of what I'm going to be many uppercuts in this matchup. And Bret Hart backing off now, and the Hitman tries to find solace in the ropes, and Cesaro asking the ref what's going on. But Bret Hart, the crafty veteran, with a drop kick, the cover and a kick out. And the fans not happy with Bret Hart's whining and complaining as of late, going to go for a suplex. But Cesaro, oh my god, one arm. Look at the power. The delayed vertical suplex. Bret Hart, a multiple-time champion. One of the best technical wrestlers of all time, as I said. And that is why. Counters the uppercut into a backslide. And now going to punch his way into Cesaro, driving that boot and grazing it across the face of Cesaro. Now he's on the apron and stomps him again. Cesaro on the outside and throws him into the ring post, and then a neck breaker on the floor. And for somebody who claims to be the best technical wrestler of all time, he certainly employs a lot of dirty tactics, like dragging him to the outside and throwing him into the ring post. and comes off of Bret's rope with the elbow to the back of the skull. And of course it is coined Bret's rope because, well, it does the most damage without doing as much damage to yourself. And now going to work over the leg of Cesaro, going to wear him down for the sharpshooter, which, as we know, Cesaro is employed in recent matches. There's the backbreaker to Cesaro. Again, going to wear him down to the point where he'll be susceptible to the sharpshooter. And look at that. Kicks out Cesaro's leg from underneath him. He is wrestling this matchup at his own pace, and it is working effectively so far. But there you see him go driving into the turnbuckles and the uppercut to the back of the skull. Cesaro ran, I should say Bret ran at full force into the turnbuckles, but nobody was home, and then got stomped in by Cesaro, and he's holding that leg. It's a sore point, and now you see that moment of hesitation cost Cesaro. Got hacked out of the leg, then got it wrapped around the ring post, and now the figure four. Figure four around the ring post. And the referee going to make him stop it at 5, but Bret Hart, relentless so far. Finally breaks the hold. But the damage has been done. Last week it was a double team assault by the Hart Foundation of Bret and Jim Neidhart, but Cesaro manages to kick away from the sharpshooter. Now Bret's on the apron, and I have it on good authority that Jim Neidhart is not in the building here tonight. So Cesaro doesn't have to worry about that, but Bret on the top rope gets drop kicked by Cesaro. Such athletic ability, the height of that drop kick. Bret still on the apron. Cesaro springs to him, and my God, what a suplex! What strength to lift him over and plant him in the middle of the ring. But that had to take a hell of a lot out of Cesaro, his back and his legs. We'll take a look at the replay again. They're out of frame, and then suddenly, from a deadlift position, a deadlift suplex from the outside to inside. This first match for Bret Hart in NLW. And there he tries to get back into the contest, dives at him with a crossbody. And again, the strength of Cesaro to catch him with a tilt-a-whirl spinebuster. And now the crossface. Crossface applied, and Bret tries to get out of it, and he does with the arm lock, but Cesaro right back at him, wrenching on the crossface. Bret in the centre of the ring. Cesaro wrenches on it, but he gets to the ropes, gets a leg out. Great ring presence from Bret. He's faced the likes of Randy Savage. He's faced the likes of Hulk Hogan, Sting, numerous others, and you can see Cesaro tried to lift him with a swing, but didn't have the strength in his legs, and there's the roll up, and now the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter applied. And a great transition into Bret's own sharpshooter. Cesaro, can he make it to the ropes? Yes, he does. In the nick of time as well. The pressure on the back, though, has already worn down Cesaro to a point where Bret could easily lock in the sharpshooter again, and it could very well be over. But instead opts to plant him on the top rope. Oh, and this may be it. This may be the catalyst for Bret Hart, going for a suplex. Tries to lift him, but Cesaro with the power. The gutbuster from the top. Bret is down in the centre of the ring. But Cesaro standing on top. What's he doing now? Oh my God, transitions into the swing. That spring from the top rope into the uppercut. Usually he does it from the second rope, but this time he did it from the top rope and then transitioned into the spring, and now he has the strength to apply the Cesaro swing. It's seemingly never ending for Bret. And now there is Cesaro's own sharpshooter. Originally a tribute to Bret Hart. Now he does it to spite him. Bret's so close to the ropes, but Cesaro Goes to the centre, but you can tell the pain it's causing. And now he collapses because those legs can't hold him. The legs can't hold him. And Bret countered the sharpshooter. Very rarely do you see somebody counter the sharpshooter, but Bret knows how to very well, but Cesaro turns it. Bret, though, remains on his feet. Oh my good grief. Pops up the 230-pound frame of Bret into the uppercut. And Cesaro measures his man. Bret in the corner, running uppercut with such force. Now going for that Gotch neutralizer to put it away, but a backdrop. But he gets turned into a sunset flip cover, and now Bret reverses the pressure. Goes for the sharpshooter, he's trying to lock it in, but again that leg strength of Cesaro with the DDT. And he twerks his head. Goes for the neutralizer, no, an elbow out. And that snap suplex. Bret's employed as many offenses as he can. Cesaro though, looking at the Cesaro swing. But Bret turns it around. Oh, referee! Referee's got hold of the ropes. But Cesaro kicks out. Just in the nick of time, and the uppercut to the back of the skull. And now picks him up. And the Gotch neutralizer.
2, 3.
Gotch neutralizer does it. Cesaro picks up the victory over the Hitman. An incredible match of counter hold after counter hold, technical reversal after technical reversal, the power of Cesaro in fact, and the technical prowess of Bret Hart make for an incredible contest. Well, look at the closing stages of this. Cesaro looked for the sharpshooter or the swing, but Bret turned it around. He held the rope out of sight of the referee. Then it was the uppercut to the back of the skull and the Gotch neutralizer which put it away for Cesaro. We wondered how Bret Hart was going to fare against somebody who was going in, consistently putting on great performances that Cesaro was giving, and well, we found out here tonight that Bret Hart, he didn't show any ring rust here tonight, but at the end of the day, Cesaro proved perhaps that he isn't the most underrated wrestler in the world, that he is ready perhaps for a main event push, especially after a win against a legend like Bret Hitman Hart. Cesaro, with the biggest win of his NLW career, gets the victory over the Hitman. And still, folks, to come here tonight, a battle between the Beast Incarnate and the King of Strong Style. Can Shinsuke Nakamura do what nobody else has been able to do in NLW thus far and take out the Beast? We will find out up next. Fireworks! Prepare for deletion! Can you believe how stupid this whole thing is? Let's just try and get this over with quickly. What the hell just happened? I don't care what the commissioner said, we're entering this match. We're A-listers.
Exactly, we're VIPs. We deserve to be in this match and become tag champs.
Came back for more, did you two gents? You're not standing in the way of our tag titles, Havoc. Oh god! Ah! Take that, you sorry son of a bitch!
1, 2, 3!
Oh yes, well done, but the fight has only just begun. Oh yes,